welcome back. Today we are going to, into revision 8. As we have seen all this while, we have been looking at the revision because this is SS3 class. Any moment from now, the government will look at how to call back the exam class. And there is every possibility that immediately you are being called back, you are going straight to examination. So there is still need for us to refresh your memory. So today we are going to look at this question. The table below shows the various possible combinations of military and civilian goods produced by a country. Using the available resources and technology, use the table to answer the question that follow. So you can see here you have military goods and you have civilian goods. Okay? Then the question A. Draw the production possibility curve, PPC. B. Indicate points S and K at which production is not feasible. And C. Indicate point M and N at which resources are not efficiently utilized. Okay? Question D. What does the downward slope of the PPC indicate? Okay? A. Why is the production not feasible at point S and K? Okay? So this is a question. So what you just need to do is to know what production possibility curve is. As a reminder, you can see here, production possibility curve can be defined as the possible combinations between two goods that can be achieved or produced with a given certain available resources and technology in an economy at the disposal of a country. Okay? So with this definition, we'll be able to what? To plot the question, to answer the question as it requires. So in any graph in economics, the title is very, very important. So the title for this, you can derive the title for this graph from the question, from the information here. That is why we said production possibility curve of various combinations of military and civilian goods produced by a country. Let's look at the information here. You can see it. Combination of military. Okay? So now, you have your y-axis and your x-axis. You use the data given to you here to plot. So you choose a very suitable scale. With constant number. So we make civilian goods our y-axis. Why do we need to make civilian goods our y-axis? You always look at the highest frequency. The highest frequency is always your y-axis. Okay? So you can see here, you have what? If you're using a graph sheet, it can be 5 centimeters to 10 units. So here, what I use here is 20 units. It can be 5 centimeters to 20 units, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, and so on. So you have interval of what? 20 units. While on the x-axis is also 20 units, which is 2 centimeters to 20 units. Okay? Now let's go. When your military good is 0, your civilian good is 200. When your military good is 0, your civilian good is 300, which is on the x-axis of what? Of y-axis. Okay? When your military good is 20, your civilian good is 160. So the intercept, you go straight, and when it meets the intercept between your civilian and your military good is this place. So on, then 40, 120. When it is 40, you can see 120. When it is 60, you trace it up, you can see 80. Trace it this side, that is the intercept. When it is 80, 40, then when it is 80, look at it, the intercept, 40. When it is 100, is 0. So when it is 100, military good is 100, is 0. So it's on the what? The x-axis. So that is how you draw your graph. You don't use a straight line or a pencil neatly and trace the intercept to give you your what? Your PPC. So this curve here is known as the PPC. Okay? With that, you've answered question A. Draw the production possibility curve PPC. Okay? B. Indicate point S and K, which production is not feasible. What do we mean by feasible? It's not attainable. It's not possible for this country, for the economy, to produce at that point. Okay? Given the resources and her technology, the country can only maximize her production on this PPC. So anything above this PPC, the resources or the technology cannot produce this point. It's not enough to produce it. That is why you have it here, P. So it's not feasible. Production S and K. You can see it here. Here should be B and here is C. Okay? Now indicate the point M and N at which resources are not efficiently used. See, here's your point M and N. It's underutilized. The resources, the economy here still have some resources left untapped. They have not reached a maximum of production. So it is what? Not efficiently utilized. Okay? So your point M and N inside the PPC is not efficiently utilized. While your point above the PPC, outside the PPC, is what? Is unattainable. Okay? Now, let's look at D. What does the downward slope of the PPC indicate? You can see what it reminds you is what? Is your normal demand curve. And your normal demand curve has a relationship between the relationship of a normal demand curve is inversely related. Okay? Which is, as the price goes up, the quantity demanded shrinks. Okay? Price goes up, quantity demanded falls, or price comes down, quantity demanded increases. So also here. So your production possibility curve is like a vertical demand curve. Okay? As civilian goods increases, alright, then the military good what? Decreases at the expense of military good. So you have a marginal rate of what? Substitution. And which is here. The downward slope of the PPC indicates opportunity cost or maximum rate of substitution. Okay. E. Why is the production not feasible at points S and K? Okay. It's not feasible. Production is not feasible at points S and K because the available resources in the economy is inadequate or not sufficient for production at those points. That is, you have limited resources, so the economy cannot produce S and K. So far so good. That is how you answer question in any examination. So you follow it question per question, question by question. So if there is any need, you can always contact me. So before I leave you, I want you to do this. Okay? Assignment A. State any three conditions that will make point S and K feasible. What is that condition that will make the economy to produce at this point? Okay? You state any three conditions. Okay? B. From the production possibility curve diagram, indicate the point underemployment. 2. Fully employed of available resources. What is the underemployment of available resources from this diagram? And what is the fully employed resources in this diagram? So you can WhatsApp me through this number 08035801104. Malam Nasir Muhammad Ibrahim from Sheikh Awokar Gumi is the name. So I wish you stay safe, okay, and stay healthy. It's very, very important for you to do that. Thank you very much.